What if I told you that the most confident people you admire, those who walk tall, speak clearly, and seem fearless, were once just like you? Yes, they doubted themselves. They made mistakes. They felt nervous. But they learned the truth. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to start. And in this video, I will share 5 powerful rules to help you improve your confidence step by step, even if you feel shy, nervous, or unsure right now. If you want to speak better, act braver, and walk through life with more belief in yourself, stay with me until the end. You're about to unlock the confident version of yourself. Let's begin. Rule 1. Start where you are. Don't wait to feel ready. One of the biggest reasons people never become confident is because they wait for a feeling that may never come. They wait to feel brave. They wait to feel prepared. They wait to feel completely sure. They say things like, "I'll raise my hand when I feel more confident," or "I'll try that new skill when I'm no longer nervous." But the truth is, that moment of total confidence will not come by waiting. Confidence doesn't knock on your door one morning and say, "I'm here. Now go do everything you want." That's not how it works. Confidence is not something you have before the action. It is something you build during the action. It grows when you move, when you try, when you speak, when you show up. It is a muscle. And like all muscles, you strengthen it through use. The more you act, the more you gain. The more you sit back and wait, the weaker it becomes. Think about a baby learning to walk. A baby doesn't sit there and say, "I'll wait until I feel ready to walk." The baby just starts. It tries to stand, and it falls. It tries again and falls again. It may fall hundreds of times, but the baby doesn't give up. It doesn't think, "I guess I'm not made for walking." It keeps going. And one day, the baby takes a few steps, then a few more. And before you know it, the baby is running. What if you lived your life with that same mindset? What if you understood that confidence is a process, not a gift? What if you believed that falling down was a part of standing tall? You might say, "But what if people laugh at me?" Or, "What if I make mistakes?" And those are fair fears. But here's the truth. People are not thinking about you as much as you think they are. Most people are focused on their own lives, their own worries, and their own fears. And even if someone does notice your mistake, it doesn't define you. What defines you is what you do next. Will you give up? Or will you try again? Let's take public speaking as an example. Many people are afraid to speak in front of others. They worry about their voice, their words, their hands shaking. But here's the truth. Even the best speakers were once nervous. They became better by doing it, again and again. If your hands shake, let them shake. Speak anyway. If your voice cracks, let it crack. Keep going. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Every time you take action, even a small one, you prove something powerful to yourself. You prove, "I can do this." And your brain takes note. It begins to believe in you. That belief becomes your confidence. Start where you are. If you are quiet, start by speaking to one person. If you are shy, start by saying hello to a stranger. If you are afraid to try something new, start with one small step. The size of the action does not matter. What matters is that you act. When you do something uncomfortable, your comfort zone grows. What once scared you becomes normal. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to be willing. Willing to try, willing to fail, willing to get back up. That willingness is your strength. That is what separates people who grow from people who stay stuck. Growth doesn't come from sitting still. It comes from stepping into the unknown. There's a quote that says, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." That's the whole point. Every expert was once a beginner. Every confident person you see today had moments when they were nervous, unsure, or afraid. But they didn't let those feelings stop them. They acted anyway. And you can do the same. Confidence is not perfection. Confidence is not knowing all the answers. Confidence is showing up even when your voice shakes. Confidence is trying even when you're not sure. Confidence is saying, "I don't know yet, but I will learn." That kind of confidence is powerful, it's honest, and it's real. Failure is not the opposite of confidence. It's the training ground for it. Every failure teaches you something. It teaches you how to get better. It shows you what works and what doesn't. It makes you stronger. Confidence is not built in the easy moments. It is built in the moments when things are hard, but you keep going anyway. So the next time you feel fear, don't run from it. See it as a sign that you're growing. Lean into it. Say to yourself, "This is how I become stronger. This is how I build confidence." Every time you step forward, you light a small fire inside you. With each step, that fire grows. And one day it will be so strong that nothing can put it out. Confidence is not the light at the end of the tunnel. It is the torch you carry in your hand while walking through the dark. You don't wait for the light. You bring it with you. So start today. Start small. Start scared. But most importantly, start. That's the secret. That's the rule. That's how confidence begins. Rule 2. Speak to yourself with respect. Your words matter. Confidence is not just about how you walk, how you talk, or how you dress. It also comes from how you think and what you say to yourself every single day. Your internal voice, your self-talk, is one of the most powerful forces in shaping your confidence. Many people don't realize this, but the way you speak to yourself becomes the way you see yourself. It becomes the way you behave. It becomes your reality. Unfortunately, most people are their own worst critics. They say things to themselves that they would never say to anyone else. "I'm not good enough. I'll fail like always. I'm too stupid to learn this. I always mess things up." These statements may seem like just thoughts, but they are more than thoughts. They are like seeds. And when you repeat them, they grow roots inside your mind. They create beliefs, limiting, damaging beliefs that block your confidence and stop you from becoming your best self. Here's what you need to know. Your mind listens to your voice. Every time you speak, your brain listens and believes. If you constantly tell yourself that you're weak, lazy, or a failure, your mind accepts it. It starts acting on it. You will move through life as if those things are true, even when they're not. That's the power of your words. That's why it's so important to speak to yourself with respect, with kindness, and with hope. Instead of tearing yourself down, try building yourself up. Speak to yourself like someone who deserves love, success, and growth. Use words that encourage, words that uplift, words that give you energy, not fear. Start by changing your self-talk from "I can't do this" to "I'm learning how to do this." Change "I'm so bad at this" to "I'm getting better every time I try." These small shifts in language may not seem like much at first, but over time, they change how you see yourself. And that's the real beginning of confidence. When you make a mistake, Don't say, I'm a failure. Say, I made a mistake, but I can grow from this. When something doesn't go as planned, don't say, nothing ever works out for me. Say, this was hard, but I'm still moving forward. Speak with the voice of a person who believes in themselves, even when things go wrong. Especially when things go wrong. That's when your inner voice matters most. Think of your mind as a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. If you plant negative seeds, doubt, fear, self-hate, you will grow weeds. But if you plant positive seeds, hope, belief, self-respect, you will grow flowers. Beautiful, strong, confident flowers. Every time you speak to yourself, you are planting something. So, be mindful. Choose the right seeds. This is not about lying to yourself or pretending everything is perfect. It's about being honest and hopeful at the same time. You can admit you are struggling and believe that you are growing. You can admit you feel afraid and believe that you are still brave. Confidence is not the absence of difficulty. It is the belief that you can move forward even in difficulty. And your words are your fuel. Here's a simple exercise. Every day, say 3 positive things to yourself. You can do this in the mirror, in your notebook, or in your head. They don't have to be big. You can say, I am trying my best. I am improving my English. I am proud of myself for not giving up. These words matter. Say them even if you don't fully believe them yet. Say them until your mind starts to accept them. Say them until your actions begin to match them. You can also write these words and keep them where you can see them. On your bedroom wall, on your phone screen, in your notebook. Surround yourself with words of belief, strength, and growth. Let them remind you every day of who you are becoming. Let them be the background music of your mind. And remember, you are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your fears. You are your potential. You are your effort. You are your future. Your past may explain you, but it does not define you. The words you use today are shaping your tomorrow. So speak wisely, speak kindly, speak with purpose. Confidence doesn't mean thinking you are better than others. It means knowing you are enough. It means knowing that you have value even when you're still learning. It means showing yourself the same respect you give to others. Too many people wait for others to believe in them. But the truth is, the most powerful belief is self-belief. And that starts with how you speak to yourself. So take this seriously. Speak to yourself like you matter because you do. Speak to yourself like you are worth it because you are. Speak to yourself like someone who is going somewhere, even if it takes time, because you are. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too weak. You are on your way. And the words you say to yourself today will help you walk that path with strength and courage. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be respectful to yourself. Because your words matter, and you matter. Rule 3. Take responsibility for your growth. No one can do it for you. If you truly want to become more confident, you have to take full responsibility for your growth. This is one of the most powerful steps you can take in your life. You cannot wait for someone else to build you up. You cannot depend on others to fix your mindset, to guide your every move, or to motivate you every day. Waiting for someone else to give you confidence is like waiting for rain in a dry season. It might never come. The truth is simple but powerful. Your growth is your job. Many people wait for praise. They wait for someone to tell them, you're good enough, or you're smart, or you're talented. But here's the problem. When your confidence depends on others, it becomes weak. It can disappear the moment someone criticizes you or ignores you. That's why real confidence doesn't come from outside. It comes from within. It comes from taking charge of your own development. It comes from saying, I don't need permission. I decide to grow. The people who build strong confidence are the ones who stop blaming others and stop making excuses. They don't say, my teacher didn't help me, or I wasn't lucky, or no one believes in me. They say, I am responsible. I will help myself. I will learn. I will improve. This kind of mindset is not just powerful, it's life-changing. Because once you realize that your growth depends on you, you are no longer helpless. You are no longer stuck. You become free. You take your life into your own hands. Now, what does it look like to take responsibility for your growth? It means taking action every single day, even when it's hard, even when you're tired, even when no one else is watching. It means reading books that teach you something, watching videos that educate and inspire you, practicing your skills regularly, whether it's speaking in English, building your fitness, or learning a new habit. It means doing the work even when no one is cheering for you. Because confidence grows from effort, not applause. Don't think you need to change everything overnight. Growth doesn't mean perfection. It means progress. It means getting better step by step. One day you watch a useful video. Another day you speak one sentence out loud. The next day you write a small paragraph in English. It's these small, daily actions that build real, lasting confidence. You don't need to compete with anyone else. You just need to be better than you were yesterday. That's enough. That's powerful. But here's something just as important. Taking responsibility also means owning your mistakes. It means saying, yes, I failed, but I can learn from this. Don't run from your failures. Don't blame others for your results. Blaming keeps you stuck. Owning your actions sets you free. It gives you the power to try again, to do better, and to grow stronger. Remember, confident people are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who never give up when they fail. When you avoid responsibility, you give away your power. You say, I can't grow unless someone helps me. But when you take responsibility, you say, I have everything I need to start now. And that changes everything. You feel more in control. You stop waiting. You stop depending. You begin creating your own future. That feeling, that sense of control, is the foundation of real confidence. Think of confidence like a muscle. If you use it, it grows. If you wait for someone else to lift the weight for you, your muscles stay weak. The same is true with your self-belief. Every time you take action, no matter how small, you're lifting the weight of responsibility. And every time you do it, your confidence grows stronger. So how do you begin? Start by asking yourself a simple question every day. What can I do today to grow? Not what will others do for me? Not what do I hope happens by chance? Ask, what can I control? What can I learn? What step can I take? These questions move you forward. They give you energy. They give you purpose. Also, surround yourself with people and tools that support your growth. But don't depend on them completely. Use them as support, not a crutch. You can watch motivational videos, take courses, or listen to successful people. But always remember, the real work still comes from you. No one can climb the mountain for you. They can guide you, but you must take each step. That's how growth works. So the next time you feel stuck, The next time you feel like you're not improving fast enough, remind yourself, you are in control. You are not a victim. You are not waiting for someone to save you. You are building your life, brick by brick, action by action. That is what makes you confident. That is what makes you strong. This mindset may feel hard at first, especially if you're used to waiting or depending on others. But once you take responsibility for your growth, you unlock something powerful inside you. You begin to realize that you don't have to stay the same. You can change. You can grow. You can become someone greater. You are capable. You are ready. You are in charge. So take the first step today, and then take another tomorrow. Keep going. Your future self is waiting. Your confidence is calling. Answer it. Take responsibility and grow. Rule 4. Face discomfort on purpose. Comfort zones kill confidence. If you want to become truly confident, you must make a decision that most people avoid. You must choose discomfort. That's right. You must face discomfort on purpose. Most people believe that confidence comes when life is easy, when everything feels safe and comfortable. But that is not true. Comfort feels good in the moment, but in the long run, it kills your confidence. Why? Because growth only happens when you challenge yourself. Growth only happens when you step into the unknown and face your fears. Think about it. When you were a child learning how to ride a bicycle, were you comfortable? Number. You were scared. You fell. You scraped your knees. But you kept going. And each time you tried, you became more balanced, more skilled, and more confident. You became stronger not because it was easy, but because you were willing to go through the hard part. That's exactly how confidence is built. Every time you do something uncomfortable, you teach your brain, I can handle this. And with time, your fear gets smaller, and your courage gets bigger. So what does it mean to face discomfort on purpose? It means you don't wait for life to push you into hard situations. Instead, you go and find them yourself. You look for small ways to challenge yourself every day. If speaking in front of others makes you nervous, you start by speaking in front of one friend, then a small group, then maybe your class or your team. You push yourself little by little, and every time you do it, you stretch your comfort zone. What once scared you becomes normal, and that's how you grow. If you're shy about making eye contact, start practicing it on purpose. Look people in the eye when you talk to them, even if it feels uncomfortable. If you struggle to ask questions in a classroom, raise your hand once a week, then twice, then more. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be brave enough to try. Every action like this is a confidence workout. It may be small, but it's powerful. Over time, it creates a massive change in how you see yourself. You must understand something very important. Your comfort zone is not your friend. It may feel safe, but it holds you back. It keeps you stuck in the same place. It stops you from growing. Staying in your comfort zone is like living in a small room with the door open. You are free to leave, but you choose to stay because it's familiar. But if you want more from life, more confidence, more skills, more happiness, you have to walk through that open door. You have to step into something new. It won't feel easy. At first, it will feel scary. That's normal. That's expected. But that's also a sign you're doing the right thing. When you feel afraid, it means you are about to grow. Fear is not a stop sign. It is a signal that something important is ahead. Instead of running away from it, run toward it. Say to yourself, This fear is a test. If I face it, I will become stronger. The best way to grow confidence is to make facing discomfort a daily habit. Wake up each day and ask yourself, what can I do today that makes me a little uncomfortable, but will help me grow? It could be starting a conversation with a new person. It could be recording yourself speaking in English. It could be saying no when you want to people please. These are not easy things, but they are meaningful. They are the exact moments where confidence is created. Many people wait for confidence to appear before they act. But here's the truth. Confidence is not something you wait for. It's something you build. And the building blocks are made of small acts of courage. Each time you face discomfort and survive, you realize you are capable. Each time you do something hard and come out the other side, you gain strength. And the more you do this, the less power fear has over you. Remember this. Confidence is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it stays weak. But if you train it every day, even with small exercises, it becomes strong. Your confidence is built the same way your body is built in the gym, with repeated effort, over time, under pressure. Don't avoid that pressure. Embrace it. Let it shape you. Let it teach you. And here's something beautiful. You don't have to face your biggest fears all at once. Start small. Take one step today that pushes you just outside your comfort zone. Then another tomorrow. Keep doing this. With time, your comfort zone will expand. What once terrified you will feel normal. And the things that seemed impossible will become your new reality. You must learn to smile at discomfort. Not because it feels good, but because you understand its value. Discomfort is the doorway to the life you want. It is the road to confidence, growth, and power. Every challenge you face is a gift. It is your training ground. It is the place where you meet the stronger version of yourself. So take this rule seriously. Face discomfort on purpose. Don't wait for challenges. Seek them. Don't hide from fear. Walk straight into it. Every time you do, you grow. Every time you act bravely, you rise. You become more than you were before. This is the truth about confidence. It is not built in safety. It is built in struggle. So go struggle a little. Go do something hard today. Your future self will thank you. Rule 5. Build habits that support your self-worth. Confidence is not just a feeling. It's not just something you think about when you need it. Confidence is built through action, through small, repeated habits that send a powerful message to your brain every single day. I matter. I am worthy. The way you live each day affects how you see yourself. The actions you take either build you up or tear you down. That's why if you want strong, unshakable confidence, you must create habits that support your self-worth. Let's be honest. Many people want to feel confident, but they don't live in a way that supports that feeling. They stay up late, sleep poorly, skip meals or eat unhealthy food, ignore their physical and mental health, and spend hours scrolling through social media. Then they wonder why they feel anxious, tired, or insecure. The answer is simple. Their habits are not helping them. In fact, their habits are silently destroying their self-belief. Now think about the opposite. Imagine waking up early, not because someone forced you, but because you chose to start your day with purpose. You drink water, stretch your body, and take a walk. You write down 3 things you're grateful for. You read a few pages of a book. You speak in English for 10 minutes to practice and grow. You shower, dress neatly, and smile at yourself in the mirror. These may seem like small acts, but each one whispers to your brain, I respect myself. And that whisper becomes a voice, and that voice becomes your belief. This is how confidence is built, step by step, day by day. You see, confidence is not a magic moment. It's a process. It's not something that suddenly appears when you need it. It's something that grows inside you because of the way you treat yourself. And the best way to treat yourself well is to create habits that reflect your value. These habits are not just routines. They are your commitment to yourself. Start with the basics. Sleep well. Your brain and body need rest. A tired mind cannot be confident. Eat healthy food. Fuel your body with what it needs to feel strong and focused. Move your body. Exercise doesn't just help you stay fit. It improves your mood, your energy, and your sense of control. Confidence loves movement. When your body feels strong, your mind does too. Now think about how you present yourself. No, you don't need expensive clothes or fancy styles, but you do need to take care of your appearance. Shower, dress neatly, and carry yourself with pride. The way you show up physically affects the way you feel mentally. When you respect your appearance, you send a message to yourself and others. I matter. Next, pay attention to your inner life. Practice gratitude. Each morning or evening, write down a few things you're thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. It brings peace and balance. And a calm, balanced mind is a confident mind. Write down your thoughts. Journaling helps you understand yourself. It helps you notice your fears and replace them with better thoughts. Speak kindly to yourself. Encourage yourself like you would a best friend. Celebrate your progress, even if it's small. Track your habits. When you see how consistent you've been, your belief in yourself grows stronger. You stop waiting for results and start trusting your process. That trust becomes the foundation of your self-worth. One of the most powerful habits you can build is learning. Read for 20 minutes a day. Watch educational videos. Speak English daily. Every time you improve your mind, you increase your confidence. Why? Because you know you are growing. You know you are getting better. That knowledge creates pride. And that pride becomes belief. You stop seeing yourself as someone who is trying. You start seeing yourself as someone who is becoming. And don't forget your environment. Who you spend time with matters. If you are always around people who doubt you, criticize you, or make you feel small, your confidence will suffer. But if you are around people who encourage you, challenge you, and believe in you, your confidence will rise. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who push you to be better, not people who pull you down. Discipline is the secret behind all of this. When you control your habits, you gain self-trust. You tell yourself, I can rely on me. And that is powerful. Confidence is not just about feeling good. It's about knowing you can show up, do the work, and grow stronger no matter what. It's about building an identity that says, I don't quit. I don't waste time. I am building myself every day. Your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your confidence. So ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? Then create habits that match that answer. If you want to feel powerful, do things that make you feel powerful. If you want to feel worthy, treat yourself like you are worthy. If you want to be confident, live like someone who believes in their value. Start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Choose 1 or 2 habits and stick to them. Make them simple, make them clear, and make them daily. Over time, these habits will become your new normal. And that new normal will support a stronger, more confident version of you. So remember, confidence is built, not born. It is not a gift. It is a choice. And it is created through the small, quiet actions you take every day. Build habits that remind you of your worth. Build routines that show your brain, your body, and your heart. I am improving. I am valuable. I am confident. That is how you create confidence that lasts. Final words. Your confidence journey starts now. Confidence is not magic. It is not something that falls from the sky. It doesn't appear overnight. And it's definitely not something that only a few lucky people have. That is a lie many people believe. They look at confident people and say, "Wow, they were just born that way." But that's not true. Confidence is built. Slowly, daily, step by step. It's built by making the choice to begin, even when you feel nervous, even when you feel unsure, even when your hands shake and your voice trembles. Confidence is built not in comfort, but in courage. Every time you try, you grow. Every time you practice, you improve. Every time you take one step forward, even a small one, you become stronger. That's how it works. That's how it grows. So let go of the idea that you have to wait. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait to feel perfect. Don't wait for someone to approve you or give you permission. You don't need permission to believe in yourself. You just need a decision. A decision to act. A decision to improve. A decision to grow. And you can make that decision today. Remember this. Every confident person was once a beginner. No one starts at the top. No one begins with perfect skills or strong belief. Everyone starts with doubt. Everyone starts with fear. But they didn't let fear stop them. They moved forward anyway. They practiced. They failed. They learned. They got better. And now the same people who once felt nervous are standing tall, speaking clearly, and believing in their worth. If they can do it, so can you. Confidence isn't just about speaking loudly or looking strong. It's about how you feel inside. It's about trusting yourself. It's about knowing deep down that you can handle what comes your way. And that trust comes from doing the work, not once, not for a week, but consistently. Over time, you build confidence when you start before you feel ready. You build it when you take small actions every day. You build it when you speak to yourself with kindness instead of criticism. Be your own coach, not your own enemy. Say things like, "I'm learning, I'm improving, I'm doing my best." These words matter. They shape your belief. They build your inner strength. You also build confidence when you take full responsibility for your life. Stop waiting for others to help you or fix things for you. Growth is your job. Your future is in your hands. And when you own that truth, something amazing happens. You feel powerful. You realize that you are not a victim of life. You are a creator. You are in charge. That mindset will change your life. And of course, confidence grows every time you face discomfort on purpose. Do the things that scare you, not recklessly, but bravely. Speak up in class. Try something new. Talk to someone in English, even if your words are not perfect. Every act of courage stretches your comfort zone. And each time you stretch, you grow. That's how fear becomes confidence. That's how weakness becomes strength. But you must also support that growth with habits. Build daily routines that reflect your worth. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Eat well. Move daily. Speak positively. read, learn, grow. These small habits are not just chores, they are messages. Every healthy habit says, I value myself. And the more you treat yourself with value, the more confident you become. You don't need to change your life in one day. You don't need to be perfect. Just begin. Just take one step, then another, and then another. Over time, those steps turn into progress. That progress turns into belief. And that belief turns into confidence. So today, I want you to make a promise to yourself. Say it. I will not give up on me. I will not wait anymore. I will not let fear decide my future. I will act. I will grow. I will build my confidence day by day. That is the mindset of champions. That is the spirit of growth. That is the heart of someone who is ready to become more. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you believe. Don't let past mistakes stop you. Don't let fear slow you down. Don't let the opinions of others decide your future. The world needs your voice. The world needs your strength. But most of all, you need it for yourself. You need it to live fully, love boldly, and go after your dreams with courage. Start now. Act now. Believe now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is a myth. The real moment is now. Confidence is waiting for you. Growth is waiting for you. A better, stronger version of yourself is waiting for you to take that first step. And remember, you're not alone. On this journey, you have support. You have a community. You have a guide. So let's take that step together. Let's grow one day at a time. Let's build confidence one habit at a time. Let's move forward one brave choice at a time. Your confidence journey starts now. Go claim it.